Good morning, collective. All right, so I got a few messages here that are some of them are clumped together, and one is definitely um, an individual, separate one. Okay, so as I was making sure all my videos are uploaded, because I still got a few that are still in progress when it comes to my music channelings, and yeah, the retrograde is very active. Some of them are uploaded, as you guys can see, and some of them are still in process. But um, I seem to not have to do a lot. There is some sort of symbolism here where it's like you thought that, or this person thought that something wouldn't go through, or they wouldn't be able to see something or notice something, but um, it's taking much. I feel like it's taking time for it to be clear, if that makes sense. Okay. Um, Now, I say this to say, yes, this is factual, but there's some symbolism here as well, and not to be like that person or that, energy reader or um, somebody might have STDs and they're acting like they don't have it, okay? I literally channeled STDs and also channeled I'm out. So it could be somebody that's like out and about, just kind of doing whatever. It could be somebody that has come out. Um, or somebody that wants to like not deal with somebody else because they're out because they realize that somebody has STDs. Okay, I don't know what form, I don't know how long, but me speaking about something that you're trying to observe or see, but they can't see it, or you're not seeing, or somebody's not seeing something. Um, the next message underlining this, which is I feel like it's also tied, is kaleidoscopes. So, English is a second language to me. So kaleidoscopes, the first thing that crosses my mind was to Google. And it's basically binoculars where you can see like tinted colors, which also reminded me of like rose-colored glasses. So somebody's here going in blind or is in La La Land in relation to somebody that they're dealing with or their STDs. Okay. Um, the second thing that crossed my mind, this is not energy based, but just a thought process was Miguel's album Kaleidoscope, and they could love Miguel, okay, or you could. Um, let's see here. This specific album came out. Um, oh, there's also like a TV series, but this specific album came out. This thing came to 2012. So it could be with somebody that you dealt with since 2012. Okay. And if we look at the songs in its entirety, has a lot with drinking, going out, doing drugs, having fun, and having a lot of intimacy. It basically drugs. What's the name? What's the saying? Sex, rock, and sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Um, so you could have been partying a lot with this person, have a lot of fun, but behind the scenes, they have this STD, or they're getting a lot of STDs because of their reckless behaviors. Um, so be mindful. I think I've talked about a few of like STDs and illnesses. Um, on my channel, what can happen, what you can do to prevent it. I know I'm not this is not a medicinal guidance counselor type of channel, but knowledge is power, okay? So just be mindful of who you're dealing with. I will say this though, the person that's in denial, I do feel like it's karmic. I don't know if it's tied to these recent messages have done in relation to STDs. There is only one video I did, and there was a commentator, a karmic one, that was so upset that I did it, and they were acting you know, this is not tarot, but I don't read tarot. And the funny thing is that they're saying that um, the messages haven't come out in public yet. They're also saying that I'm a hater. Meanwhile, they didn't deny the fact that the message was true, because again, I don't know these people, or actually, I don't know any of you guys. However, that's some of the messages I get from the divine. And I always say, take what resonates. And this individual felt some type of way, not because I was wrong, because they confirmed me being right. In fact, they were just upset that I said what I said. And they also had a backlash compliment of anything else for them to feel complacent, right? Saying that I don't know about narcissism. Meanwhile, they have no clue how I read energy, because they thought it was based on tarot. And it reminded me of when I'm talking to other people that do spiritual things, right? But they're not spiritual. I always say, a lot of people can pick up a card based, tarot based, man made object, right? And read it from A to C like a book, like learning a language. It's all about one's comprehension. But if you are spiritually inclined and gifted, right, it goes beyond reading the Temperance, the King of Wands, and the Death card. It's much more deeper than that. So a lot of people cannot, I will say this, karmic people cannot take when you are not operating the same way as the masses, and they will feel some type of way. Now, hey, it could be this returning person again that is kind of damn, okay, their person now realized what it is, and they don't want to deal with them. Okay, now, as I always say, doesn't have to be that person. But yeah, okay. So somebody's also going to be in denial about these STDs. You could be the one that's observing as well, and they're being in denial that's not the case. Because somebody is really trying to see if there is something. But yeah, let me do an advice card. Okay. But it feels very retrograde based. So in terms of you collective, if you're dealing with somebody of this nature, you have to find a middle ground with this person. And when it comes to it's a karmic person here, well, you are going to cut cords, so that's good. It's giving with a person where you had a lot of craziness. Wait, okay. Only out wild. Anyways, let's continue. I don't think I have to explain being young and dumb. So, message number 2. is that somebody, this is an entirely different message, has nothing to do with what I mentioned and went on about. Somebody is wondering if you are wondering about them too. And I start humming this tune, and I know I've done this in a music format message wise. So there is in one of my music channelings, all you have to do is type in wonder, and it's the singular word in that music channeling is actually one of the reasons once I did on the let's see here 20 let's see here just 2 weeks ago. Okay, I did an MC in the format of a pick piling. Okay, um, 1 through 5. So all you have to do is check that out, and you will get more messages from your person because this is one of those specific ones, and it's going to tell you how they're feeling, what the obstacle is, um, from their perspective to you based on energy, and I will like add some clarification within that video as well. Okay, so just energy reading in music channeling format that I did 2 weeks ago. Type in wonder and it'll lead you straight to it. I believe it's number 5. Okay, like the last one, and it's also tied to a twin flame message as well. So it's for twin flame specifically. But for some, it might not be. It's just that you will probably resonate with this and the essence of twin flame. But they are tied to twin flames, but I'm also tuning into that. It might not be the case in somebody's perspective, okay? So, with that being said, thank you for stopping by and good luck in your journey in life. And yeah, that's pretty much it.